Here's the thing, if you choose you, everyone else will too. It all starts with choosing yourself, you know, choosing what's best for you in that regard, choosing, you know, the things, the people, the ideas, the habits that are best for you, and that's a choice. Self-discipline is a choice. Choosing to rise above thought, choosing to not take things personally, choosing yourself, choosing everything that's good for you, choosing peace, choosing acceptance, just choosing love, choosing the right things, the things that are gonna enhance your growth as a person. That's what it's all about, you know. And everything is a choice. Everything is a decision that you make. The decisions you make determine your future, determine the outcome of everything that you're gonna ever experience. I mean, it's all gonna be alright, man. You just think about life. You just think about everything that's happening to you. You know, it all happens for a reason. And people say that, you hear that many times, but your life this is what you gotta experience, and you have to choose yourself, and everybody else will too. If you choose you, everyone else will too. It's as simple as that. You just gotta choose yourself in everything. Choose yourself in love. Choose yourself in your standards, in the way you see yourself, in your self-image, in your exercise, you know, your good habits, your mindset, the things, the way you take care of yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you walk, the way, just everything about everything. And that's your responsibility. That's your right. You deserve that for yourself. You deserve the best for yourself, because nothing else. Why would you subject yourself to deserving anything less than you actually deserve? You know, less worth than you actually are. Just take it one step at a time. You know, it's all gonna be all right. It's all gonna make sense in the grand scheme of things. It's just gonna fall into place. You just gotta, discipline yourself. Do these good habits. You may not want to read, but you gotta read. Reading is gonna enhance your knowledge. It's gonna create this intuition. It's gonna make you a better person. But you might not always want to read, especially at the beginning. You're probably gonna be like, I don't want to read, I want to go on my phone and scroll and watch a YouTube video before I sleep. When are you gonna get to the point where you're like, I want to read because reading is good for me, and I want what's good for me. I want what's best for myself. The sweet spot of everything, of self-improvement, your discovery, your journey, is when you want what's best for you. It's exactly that thing, At the beginning, all the habits are going to be hard. It's going to be hard to read, to journal, to exercise, take care of yourself, to study, to work, to do all these good habits and just productive things. And at the beginning, you might not want to do these things, but you have to do these things. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're going to want to do these things. Reading. I didn't like reading at the start, 5 years ago when I started reading, at the age of 16, 4 years ago, I'm 20 now. I was like, I didn't like reading. I didn't like sitting down every day and just opening the book and reading. But I did, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, for a month, for a couple of months. I love reading now. I want reading. I want to read. And in that sense, I want what's best for myself, but it wasn't always like that. Same with journaling. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and then eventually the ball starts rolling. You just gotta get the ball to start rolling. You just gotta get yourself in that state of momentum, and that is exactly when you're just gonna have these nice habits that you actually enjoy. You enjoy the growth, you enjoy the best for yourself, and that is the sweet spot. Why do something if it's making you miserable? If you hate to read all the time and you're just forcing yourself to read, it's not sustainable. It's not like, in that regard, just choose yourself. Choose yourself as in, choose how you spend your time, choose who you spend your time with, choose your energy, where your energy goes, your attention, what you pay attention to. Choose all these things. Don't let life just come and take you, and your mind just take you in different directions, and don't be like the donkey with the carrot. Always have that understanding that everything that you make is a choice. You can choose to not care, you can choose to not take it personally, you can choose to be in your element, to let go. You can choose those things for yourself. And it's like, when you choose those things for yourself, that's when it just gets better than you can ever possibly imagine. It just becomes amazing. If you don't choose yourself, nobody's gonna come and hold your hand and tell you to read. Nobody's gonna come hold your hand and tell you to eat healthy, to go to the gym, to exercise, to start learning new things, to start talking to new people. Nobody's gonna guide you towards those things. You're gonna have to be that big brother for yourself. You're gonna have to be that mentor-like figure for yourself. You don't want to necessarily do something at the beginning, but you tell yourself, you have both of these voices in your head, and then one of them is like, I don't want to do it. But the second voice is you just stepping in and like, I want to do it. I have to do it because it's good for me. This is the best for myself. This is what I have to do. You just gotta let go, man. You just gotta let life be as it is, That's it. At the end of the day, it's just every single day, new experience. Every single day you wake up, start at zero, and build from there, build and keep going and keep pushing and keep learning new things, keep growing, improve your physique, improve your mindset, improve your knowledge, improve your action taking, your execution of your ideas, and all of these things, and just one day at a time, one step at a time. If you try to go too fast, you're gonna end up going slower, If you try to take too many steps at once, you're just gonna end up falling over and getting lost, Take it one step at a time. The slower you move, the faster you'll end up going. Choose yourself, choose you, and everybody else will too. That's such a powerful mindset, everything that you do. Think about it for 1 second. Is this good for me? Is this good for my growth? Is this good for for my mentality? Is this something that's gonna help me in the future? And if it is, you know, go ahead, do that thing. If it's not, think twice, you know. Who's the person you want to become? Think twice about that, you know. Who do you want to become? What life do you want to live? How do you want to live? And everything like that, you know. So the world is yours. You got this, bro.